Hello, I'm Susan Khalje. I'm a contributing editor of Threads magazine, and I'm going to share a few couture techniques with you today. I'm going to make a thread chain. It's a great way to hold two layers together, sometimes called a swing tack or a French tack. I'm going to show you how to do it. I've got double thread here, and I'm going to lightly coat it with beeswax. And I'm using a thicker thread so you can see more clearly what I'm doing. And you've got to do this held against something. I usually just pin whatever I'm sewing it to against my pants, and that way I can pull against the fabric and it doesn't go up in the air. So I'm going to begin from behind and just take an extra stitch here to secure the base of it. So now I'm going to take another stitch, but I'm not going to pull my loop all the way through. And it's simply a chain stitch where this loop of thread is going to go back through that loop continuously. The important thing is to bed those stitches really well. Otherwise, you get a very loopy chain, and you don't want that. So pull it tight every time and just keep on going. And you can think of this a couple of ways in your head. You can think of grabbing that thread and pulling it back. This is almost like tying a bow. I generally think of it as snagging the thread with my left index finger and pulling it back. But again, you've got to get it really pulled very, very tight. The right hand doesn't do a whole lot until your chain is as long as you want it to be. And at that point, it needs to go back through the hole, otherwise your chain would come apart. Pull it very slowly, you don't want it to snarl up. And there you go. There's your chain. So all you have to do now is affix it to the other side, nice and firm. Hide your end of your thread out of sight. And there it is. Not the strongest, we'll do a stronger one in a minute, but perfectly acceptable for lots of uses.